it time?
It's time.
It is time.
One of the biggest. The laptop is like possessed. It's possessed. God,
By a demonic entity.
we're live.
We're live. Here we are.
This is one of the biggest shows
of our lifetime.
in the history of
I think we might
comiXology.
get nominated for an Emmy for this. Daytime Emmy. Yep.
I have breaking news that I need to reveal to you right now. I need to get it ready. Breaking news.
You're having another kid.
Ta-Nehisi Coates, the writer of Black Panther, is going to be the new writer of Captain America as of July 4th.
That's part of our news segment.
Oh, you wrote that down?
Maybe not. Maybe in my mind. Whatever.
Alex Ross on covers.
Know what I say to that? Wakanda forever.
Leanna Liu on interior art. July 4th. Let's have a July 4th party.
Let's have like a, yeah.
Let's have some hot dogs.
That's amazing. Though. It's like Captain America, 4th of July. It like kind of comes together.
Cheeseburgers.
Yeah. Hot dogs.
Potato chips. What's your favorite potato chip brand?
Ruffles.
What flavor?
Cheddar sour cream.
Oh, yeah.
So good.
Absolutely. So those just joining us, we're live from New York. Breaking news, Captain America Ta-Nehisi Coates, July 4th.
Get excited. Get pumped.
Get pumped.
Get pumped.
Sharon talking about Space Junkies being published on comiXology. Let's see. Mohammed, is there any recommended horror comics?
Oh, yeah. I recommend Lock and Key. It's one of my favorites. It's about this house that has all these secret keys inside, and like each do something different. And yeah, it's kind of one of those things where you get all the keys, you kind of like master.
Keymaster. What they should call it, the Keymaster.
Yeah. Yeah, check it out. It's an IDW
joint.
book.
Speaking of horror, you could read Hungry Ghosts. Trevor says sun chips are his favorite.
Oh, what kind, Trevor?
Cheddar?
I like the garden salsa.
I haven't had a sun chip since like high school.
There's some in the vending machine. You can get them after.
What else has happened in the world of news besides Ta-Nehisi?
So
Captain America.
Apparently,
July
we
4th.
have to go to Abu Dhabi because they have a Warner Brothers world there, and they're opening up a Batcave attraction.
Abu Dhabi.
Let's go.
Can we get on the next flight? Was that 30 hours?
It's like, yeah. It's definitely not close to you. Which I think is so sick.
Let's go.
I want to go to the Batcave.
What park would a Batcave be in? Universal wouldn't have it. Is there? There's no Warner Brothers park or anything like that.
No, we don't have anything like that here. Stateside.
French onion sun chips, bro, says Michael.
Nice. French onion sun chips are good.
Not bad.
Pringles. What's everyone's favorite Pringle flavor? Mine's pizza.
Sour cream and onion.
Oh, that's boring.
Michael Ryan says Ron Paul. I don't know that sun chip flavor.
Me either. So another thing I read on interwebs today is that James Gunn, the director of Guardians, said that, and this makes sense if you think about it, that original Groot is dead.
Get out of here.
He's dead, and that baby Groot is his son. And it makes sense because he's a tree, right?
Makes perfect
so
sense.
if you plant piece of a plant, it comes up with a new plant, but it's not the original plant.
You mean a seed?
A seed, I guess. But he wasn't a seed. He was like a piece of a stick.
He was a stick.
Ugh, whatever.
Patrick says buffalo chicken. Patrick, let's hang out.
Oh, buffalo
together.
chick, yeah.
Cheddar is also mentioned.
I could go for a buffalo chicken salad.
Let's go to Bonchon after this.
Also, Brian K. Vaughan is writing a Silver Surfer movie.
What a strange combo.
I think so.
Got to get that money.
Money. So we'll see how that goes.
I think I remember liking Fantastic Four 2, which Silver Surfer was in.
Yeah, same.
I thought it was amazing.
Yeah, okay.
Mohammed says KFC.
KFC.
I'll tell you, there's one meal I have.
Another one of our favorite.
My favorite birthday meal, I just go get a bucket of KFC chicken.
Your wife lets you do that?
Yeah, and then I just sit on the...
She's a good woman.
I sit on the turlet and I eat it.
Oh, God, ew. So Roxanne Gay one of her in-office favorite ladies. She offered up her services to DC to write the Batgirl movie that's being put on hold.
Right.
And this all went down over a Twitter post. And they actually responded to her. And someone was like, dude, hit me up. Let's see what, hopefully that's real. Because that'd be sick.
Yeah, what's his face dropped out?
Yeah.
I don't remember his name.
Yeah.
Joss Whedon. Michael Ryan, nice backdrop. The blank white really screams devoid of personality. Thanks for tuning in, Michael. Roxane Gay, she did World of Wakanda. Does she have any new comics coming out? I think that might just be it for comics, but
yeah.
Maybe if they get
She's
some
a
women,
fantastic writer.
If they get some women to do Batgirl, that would be aces.
That would be kind of the right thing to do.
Look at Wonder Woman.
And then Bob Iger, the CEO of Disney, confirmed that there's definitely Black Panther attractions in the future coming to the parks.
My God.
So
Jose
that
says
would be amazing.
Jose says Popeyes. Should we talk about our Popeyes experience last week?
We went to Popeyes and we got habanero.
Ghost pepper.
Yeah, right. It was ghost pepper wings. And ghost pepper is, I think, the hottest naturally occurring pepper. So it has the hottest rating on the Richter scale.
It's like a million Scovilles.
Scovilles, yeah, exactly. And we ate them, and I was expecting to just have to drink a gallon of milk after, and it was not hot at all.
We got scammed from Popeyes. I know Popeyes is watching. If you want to hook us up with another batch of ghost pepper chicken,
hit us up, please.
The Captain America news, Ryan, is that Ta-Nehisi Coates, Black Panther writer, is taking over with Lionel Yu on art. July 4th.
July 4th, the birth of our nation.
Scoville units. That's correct.
All right, so let's get into it.
I'm ready.
Do you want to talk about your book first?
You know what I love hearing people talk about?
Food.
And horror comic books.
Yeah.
So Hungry Ghosts is from Dark Horse and imprint Burger Books. Anthony Bourdain. You ever heard of this guy?
I'm a big fan.
He's popular around these parts. So he's helping write this book. It's essentially a bunch of chefs get pulled together at this rich guy's house, and they get told that they have to tell scary stories, pretty much. Mm-hmm. And this one has to do with horse meat.
Ugh.
You ever eaten horse meat?
Not knowingly.
So there's this guy who breeds horses pretty much to eat them. It's hard to see on camera, but I highly recommend it.
I don't want to.
This is one of the grossest comic books I've ever read.
Oh, it has no face on it.
I can't even show. Ugh. I can't show this.
Oh God!
I can't show this. But it's very good. Hungry Ghost #2 from Dark Horse.
If you ever wanted to know what a horse looked like without its skin, look at this.
If you're into reading horror comics about skinless horses,
wow,
Hungry Ghosts.
Not what I expected.
All right.
Woo!
You're up.
All right, guys. After a long, long time, Saga's back. The saga continues in issue number 49.
Get it?
Earlier you said that you are 50 issues behind Saga, so have you read any of them?
I exaggerate. I'm 30 issues behind. I think I've read the first couple trades of Saga.
Okay.
But Jose says, put a little hot sauce on the horse meat. You'll be okay.
Okay. I'm going to try to strike that from my memory. Anyway, so there's a couple storylines going on right now.
Okay.
Ooh, I forgot. Don't read this if you're in public because there's lots of nudity.
You can show that first page. Just cover it up.
So, if you ever wondered what the Will looked like naked, you get to see now.
Big time.
So, he is enslaved by this other freelancer. And if you guys know, oh God, I have to... His
cover up everything.
Is just everywhere. If you know the name of this woman, please comment because I forget. Sorry if you see anything. So she has enslaved him and is like, we're going to go find Marco and Alana and kill them. And he's sort of powerless, has to follow her around. And she's mad. The reason she's enslaving him in the beginning is that he killed a long time back ago the love of her life. So now, revenge time, he's her slave.
She was like the tarantula lady, right?
No.
Oh, that was somebody else?
Yeah, this is completely different. Why would... No. Stop. So they're sort of like on the trail of Alana and Marco, and Petrichor is there, Sir Robot, Sir Robot's son Squire, and then the 2 journalists that they've taken along the journey are in a spaceship trying to like keep one step ahead of everybody. So the 2 journalists come to Alana and Marco and they're like, hey, we have a proposition. If you let us publish your story, then there's this magical spell that can give you the power basically to transform yourself so you can live a normal life. So it's like a cloaking thing where no one would know who you are. And they're like, oh, that's kind of cool. Like, we could live a normal life. And then at the end, they're like, no.
What?
Yeah. So then a lot of other stuff happens, and then Prince Robot ends up making a deal with the journalists, and you'll have to read to see what happens.
Oh my gosh.
Next. But it's really cool, and I'm excited that the journey is continuing. Saga continues, and we'll see what crazy ass happens this time.
See how much nudity is involved.
Yeah, I honestly, first page, I was like, whoa, okay.
What's your favorite nudity comic? Let us know in the comments.
Yeah. What's your favorite comic with nudity?
Right. So IDW is republishing this book by the name of
The One.
The One. And I was like, Rick Veitch. Veitch. Can't remember how to pronounce Rick's name. I apologize. But the reason I know this guy's name is because he worked on a little book called The Saga of the Swamp Thing.
Oh,
He was an
Swampy.
artist on there with Alan Moore, and he eventually started writing it after Alan left. This one's $5. It's 40 pages. It's republished from, I think, like 1983. And so it's in the 80s era where, Dark Knight Returns was happening, Watchmen was happening, right around where Miracle Man was happening. So the gist of this one is this rich guy has been selling arms and submarines to America, to Russia for years. And when the time is right, he like flips a switch and takes control of those ships, and it makes it look like America is battling the Soviets. So everyone starts freaking out that it's going to be like nuclear war. And then some kind of big explosion happens in space. And people start like sleeping. They think they're dead.
But they're just sleeping.
And then some kind of being comes from the future to Earth. And I was very intrigued by this. I didn't know it existed. It's been out of print for many years, kind of like how Miracle Man was.
It's back.
Rick Veitch has a very interesting history in comic books.
It does look
so
like
to
Looney
speak.
Tune.
There was an interview that was on
That's all, folks.
Vulture that I read today. I'm a learned guy.
You are quite the scholar.
I had someone read the article to me.
Yeah, because he can't read yet.
Jose says originally an epic comic under Marvel. Jose, what did you think of The One? Have you read it when it came back way back when? But that's it for me for that one.
All right. Darth Vader, number 12. Vader is probably my biggest crush, I think, in the world.
More so than Old Man Hawkeye?
I love Old Man Hawkeye. I love Spawn. I love Venom. I like the weird ones, I guess. But Old Man Hawkeye, it's undeniably super hot, right?
Sure.
You think so?
He's
With his silvery hair.
I would love to have his silver beard.
Oh, yeah.
Big time.
I think I told you yours is coming in.
Thank you.
All right. So in this issue, Vader is pissed because he is out trying to kill the rest of the Jedis after his, the thing that happened in the Jedi Temple. Yeah. Well, he's like, there's more, so I better go kill everyone. And while he's out doing that, he realizes that someone put an assassination attempt on him.
On Vader?
Yeah.
Is it Boba Fett?
You don't trifle with the Lord Vader. So his little robot guy that's with him is like, hey, we think we're tracing the intel from this thing, and we trace it back to Coruscant where the Emperor is. So he's like, wait a sec. The Emperor that I've been serving put a hit on me. That's not cool. So he goes back there and he approaches him and he's just like, what the hell, dude? I thought we were a team. What's going on?
What did the Emperor say? And can you do it in his voice?
He said, if I would want to kill you, it would have been a long time ago. I wouldn't need assassins.
That's horrifying.
Yeah. So, and then also he rebuilt his lightsaber with like a different hilt. So like Vader's back, guys. And he's better than ever. Yeah. I'll show you. I'll show you. Like, he's like rebuilding it. And I'm like, yeah, I get it. See, like down here, he's rebuilding it. I'm like, good for you.
Whoa. What does he have? Like a little like soldering iron?
Yeah.
Interesting.
He's a mechanic.
He's got a little workshop.
He does. So, meanwhile, during this, like the real people that are trying to kill him have this like aside kind of conversation about why he's so tricky to kill and stuff. So he's still in trouble and he's still trying to figure out who's trying to assassinate him, but we'll see what happens.
Jose says there's a story where Boba and Vader went at it and it was a draw, hence the begrudging respect. I believe it.
I believe it
Everyone
too.
had a draw back then. They couldn't let like two cool people and have
right,
one
you
of them
can't
lose.
kill one of them. They're awesome. Anyway, read Vader. It's good.
Anywho,
Yeah.
gosh, I'm gonna have to do like a lightning round. The Terrifics from DC Comics. You know, I'm not what you would call a DC fanboy. I don't know anything about Mr. Terrific. I don't know anything about this person. I don't know anything about Metamorpho.
Metaphors.
I don't know, but I got it anyway because I like the creative team, and it has to do with this weirdo scientist trying to get into the dark multiverse from the Metal miniseries that was also crazy and
Dude,
insane.
That is an insane series.
And Mr. Terrific is like this genius Iron Man kind of dude, and he eventually ventures in to rescue somebody into this portal. And at the end of it, you see a character who's one of my favorite characters from DC Comics show up at the end. And it was fun. It was kind of like Fantastic Four-esque, which I think is what they might be going for with the Terrifics. I'm all in, DC. I'm all in.
I can't. All right. So this is new this week. Mira, Queen of Atlantis. And I picked this one up because I don't know much about her or her husband. So this is actually pretty cool. It's going to be a 6-issue miniseries about her and her life. So
miniseries. I'm into it.
yeah, right now Atlantis is in a civil war, and the guy that sort of took the throne from
is it Black Manta?
No, it's not Black Manta. It's this other dude.
Those are the only 3 characters I know in the Aquaman world.
So Aquaman's down there trying to like fight for his people and retake the throne, and Mira is on land because she's been exiled, and whatever, I forget the guy's name that took over the throne, but he has these magical powers that sort of like disabled her own powers. So she's like, okay, I can't fight because all of the things I have to fight with can't work. So with another one of the Atlantean people, it was on land because they sometimes, I guess, choose to live on land instead of in the sea if they can find a life that they like on land. I would love to live in the sea. Why wouldn't you want to do that?
I don't like deep waters.
But if you were like a mermaid,
I'd probably be bummed. If I was a merman. If I was a merman.
a mermaid.
A mermaid, whatever you want to call them.
So she's getting nursed back to health. And then she's trying to fight the bad guys, and all this stuff happens, and the Justice League is involved. Superman and Wonder Woman showed up, and they're like, well, do you need the Justice League help in Atlantis? And she's like, no, this is a matter of, like, with our own people. It would only make it worse if you help out. So now she's trying to find other ways to help her country.
Wow.
Yeah. Her country, is that, like, what you would call it that?
Her land.
Her land.
I like miniseries.
Her oceanic land.
I wish they would do more miniseries.
I agree, because it's, you know, obviously this is going to be one continuous story arc, and then it's going to end, and I'm going to get exactly what I need from it.
Right. You don't have to like buy into a new series. No. It doesn't have to get canceled after 12 issues.
It keeps your attention, right? Because it's like there's only 6. I can keep up with 6 books, and you know, put it down.
Mohammed wants to know if there's any news with Batman, the movie or the comic. I don't think we read Batman this week. I think it's Detective Comics.
Yeah, it's Detective Comics. There's no.
They get married soon, don't they?
Soon they should.
Wow.
Wedding of the century.
I'll be there.
Same.
I thought we had the print comic, but since we had this ages back before Vault Comics got it, Heathen #6 is out, which is a big Office favorite. Natasha Alterici, she does it all. Rachel helps on letters, but Heathen has been a book that we've talked about. I think Heathen first came out maybe on Kickstarter, so she self-published it, and then it was on Submit, and then it got picked up by a publisher. But Heathen is, the Viking who rescues the god who gets shunned by her community. But Natasha does it all herself. It's a great book. You should pick it up. Out today.
Out today. Get it while it's hot.
It's still hot. It's scorching. There's 3 Jokers, apparently, Jose says.
Oh, damn.
You hear Joaquin Phoenix might be the Joker?
I'm not down with that.
No? He's an artiste.
Okay. Great. All right, so let's get to the segment. What would we buy with $10? I'm gonna go over. Okay. I'll tell you right now.
Tell me,
by
please.
$2. All right, so we are having a huge Wonder Woman sale right now, and I just love Wonder Woman. She's my fave.
That.
She's my girl.
I know.
So I would buy Wonder Woman, the True Amazon, which is $5.99 on site, and that's by Jill Thompson, and she's so cool. I guess this was like her dream book to make, and she did it, and she won an Eisner for it. We were there when it happened.
We're palling around.
Yeah. So she's really awesome. She told us all about like her story and her time in art school, and it was great. So that's really good. It's a different take on the story, which is nice.
Yeah, it like exists in its own thing.
Exactly. It's an all-encompassing book that doesn't really have to do with anything else. And the painting that she does is very watercolor looking, which is really nice. That's a different look too. So, and the other one I would get would be The Legend of Wonder Woman, Volume 1 Origins. And I actually got this like a while back from like DC, I guess. And I just read it randomly.
Which one is
like
this?
Before I started working here, I think.
Oh.
And it actually follows the movie like almost to a T. Like it's all about, her being born, Hippolyto like wishing that she had a daughter. Zeus granting her that wish.
She come from clay.
Yeah, she comes from clay. She grows up, and then she realizes like something's wrong. Steve Trevor crashes in Themyscira, and then they go, and Etta Candy's in it, which is amazing. Like literally everything, and then they go fight someone that is like the same guy in the movie.
You're kidding me.
No, it's like, I don't know. I wish we talked about it.
Which one was it called? Origins?
Yeah.
Wonder Woman an older
Origins, Volume 1.
What year did it come out? Do you remember?
I think 2015. Yeah. It's so good. It's
so how much
good.
are you over right now? Are you still
$2? And that's written by Renee DeLise. It's written and drawn by Renee DeLise. So definitely check it out if you guys want like a close tie to the movie, but in comic book form. Yeah.
You know what I would buy?
Oh, let me guess.
Since we're sticking with the theme of Ta-Nehisi Coates, Captain America, July 4th.
Don't forget it. Write it down.
All the Black Panther stuff is still on sale as of today. You can get like the first 5 trades for like $10 right now.
Yeah.
It's insane.
It is insane. And they're all so good.
I'm not sure if we mentioned recently too, but we have a comiXology original book. The final issue is today. So if you like Venom and Black Panther, boy, are you in for a treat. You
are.
Because the final issue is today. That'll be collected and printed at a later time, but it's exclusive to Kindle and comiXology right now. But yeah, you could get the first 4 trades of Ta-Nehisi Coates' run for like nothing. Also, if you're a subscriber to see you get a discount right off the bat from Marvel Books.
You do.
What are you waiting for?
What are you waiting for? Wakanda Forever. I actually started following all of them on Instagram because I've become obsessed.
You were telling me Michael B. Jordan just posted like workout videos.
He posts like so many workout videos.
His arms are huge.
Yeah. But it's like everyone else, like they post like a lot of behind the scenes, like fun things from the movie. And it's just they're so cute and precious. And this movie is so special. Michael
Jordan's arms are as big as my head. And I have a big head. Like my skull is large.
Big empty head.
Christopher Priest's run on Black Panther is awesome. also, that's correct, Ralph.
Yes, you are correct.
There's also the Panther's Rage, which we did a Black Panther video. We didn't talk about Panther's Rage. I wish we did.
Yeah.
But that has a bunch of stuff that plays into the movie. It's like him coming back to Wakanda after being in the States for so long. And there's a lot of apprehension from the Wakandan people about him deserting them for so long. He's like out of the loop. Killmonger's first appearance is there. There's a scene when they first fight that is very reminiscent in the movie. Black Panther has a girlfriend from the United States that the Wakandas look down on. It's a really fascinating book. Yeah. I wish it was...
World of Wakanda's on sale too.
Oh.
Yeah. Dora Milaje. If you want to get to know those ladies better, definitely check that out.
I think we impressed a lot of people recently with us pronouncing that right off the bat.
Yeah.
We're impressing.
We like to look things up before we say it so we don't embarrass ourselves.
But that's it for me. Do we have anything else?
That's it for me too.
What a show.
What a show.
Magic.
It is magic.
I don't often throw the term magic around, but it felt like magic today.
Oh, Jesus.
We got to get back to work.
We got to get back to work.
We'll see everybody next week.
Next Wednesday, same time, same place.
Next week's going to be March.
Oh, yeah. This is the last day of February. Happy February, everyone.
Oh, yeah. ElfQuest. I have that in my pile on my desk. The final issue of ElfQuest
is out, yes. Also, Backways #3 is one of my favorite books right now.
Do I have anything else? Spectacular Spider-Man 300. Look at this Marcos Martin cover. Amazing.
It's hot.
Last thing I'll say this week.
Oh, boy. Here we go.
The Earth has been stolen. Avengers Weekly is still going strong.
Did you read this yet?
I paged through it. I haven't read it.
I heard that something crazy happens.
Something big does happen.
Maybe the world's found.
You got to read to find out. We'll see everybody next week. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.